What did Breakbot say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I thought I could win with a Mangan. Saw my Sanshoku with Riichi Pinfu to pull ahead early here in East 1. But 5s are hard to find when safety's on your mind. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM. That was Breakbot with Baby I'm Yours. You might know it as the meme song when the FBI kicks down the door and it's bass boosted out of your freaking gourd. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Folks, last game, 3rd place Marty. Sorry, spoilers for yesterday's video. We've been doing a lot of thinking. We went to a reflecting pool. Looked at my own reflection, but not in a narcissist kind of way, and just thought, maybe I could have pushed with that red dragon. Let's get into the South Room here today in the Gold Room. And as we load into the game, I'm just going to say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps with the channel a great deal. And hey, subscribe. I got new videos every day. Thank you so much, because we're almost at 8K. I'm secretly hoping by the end of the year, if things go super swimmingly, we might be able to hit 10,000, which feels like a holy moly kind of a milestone. So let's load into the Gold Room. Let's play some good Billy Bean Mahjong. Let's admire the cute cat being held like this. And let's load in. Hey, I'm gonna take my hipster claim right now, okay? The song Baby I'm Yours by Breakbot, I know everybody knows it at the meme song, and I know literally nobody cares. I liked it before it was the meme. Look, sometimes you just gotta be like, I like Chappell Rowan before they turned cool, which is not even remotely true. I hopped on the bandwagon after my significant other showed me their music, but I do need to tell you that I knew that song before it was cool. In high school, I listened to a lot of French electronic music. We're talking Breakbot. We're talking Justice. We are talking Sebastian. These are some deep cuts, folks. You've never listened to Embody by Sebastian before? You sound like you're a lot of fun at parties. Well, I usually am, until I get nervous that somebody's gonna think that I only know it from the meme song, when in reality, that was cool. Any other music that I thought, like, I really feel like a strong hipster attachment to? And this is obnoxious, by the way. I know it's obnoxious. It's never like a cool thing to be like, oh, I actually like them, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. Like, what if you were at one of the Beatles' like first shows? I would probably be still talking about that. I remember on iTunes, which is an archaic music app that has been replaced by Apple Music, but every week they would do like a single of the week, and one of them was Phoenix's 1901, and that was before Phoenix really blew up. It was from the Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix album. That's how I got introduced to Phoenix. I know. So huge shout out to Apple Music. Now, did I ever torrent music when you had to buy music? Of course not. I would never, even if the statute of limitations was kind of maybe gone at this point, because this is a hypothetical, like I'm talking like if someone was in my age group, then they might have been around like 4th grade or something. I would never do something so callous as to do that, you know, because that's not cool. But also, you know, I would never do something like download the entirety, like every single episode of Scrubs, the sitcom. Like I just wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do that, unless, you know. But this is a weird coincidence. I do know what happens in every single episode of Scrubs. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Right Lord discarding straight up gas. They're probably going for a flush in the circle suit. Well, the funny thing about that is that I'm never Taylor Swift voice. We never ever throwing the Nolan Northwind. Okay, Left Lord's just gonna take this. Domaten Banger as the dealer. Oh my, is this a Yakuman? No, it's not. It's almost 4 concealed triplets. It's not though. You know what? I like that. I like that Domaten. Encourage everybody else to play bold. You've already got 12,000 points. What else could you possibly want besides a feather in your cap? Are we very lucky that we did not deal into that? Yeah, I'm glad that we never ever leaving 25,000 points. Now, is it gonna be a little awkward to climb out of this? Yeah, but it's the night's still young, baby. So I used to work in podcasting, And that might not sound that exciting, but I worked for a show called Doughboys, the Doughboys podcast. And we did like, we toured and stuff, you know? And we did, I think 8 shows in like 4 days in 4 different cities or something like that. Or maybe it was like a week or something like that. And that was a lot of fun. It genuinely is a lot of fun to go on tour with a podcast. This is I'm sure this is a universal experience. I was about to say, if you can, I would absolutely recommend it. But it's such a, I'm not trying to gloat either way. I'm just recognizing it's an incredibly unique and a weird experience that I'm very, very lucky to have. The thing about working in the business, right, of show business, hang on. I hate this hand, dude. This hand is like awkward sauce, but I gotta keep the 2-4-6 shape, right? Because this is not getting split into 2 shapes, even though it's really, really good. Like the double-sided weight there is really good, of 6-7, and the double-sided weight here is really good. But the rest of my hand is also still like beef okay enough. That's a beef stroganoff / beef stroganoff reference. Okay. That absolutely hurts. We also have to be a little bit careful. A crossword has a very, very easy Mangan if they have red dragon, white dragon, half flush in the character suit. Definitely, sorry, sometimes I move away from the mic to burp. Definitely something to watch out for. But I think the thing that I struggle with most is like socializing. I'm not joking, because sometimes after the shows, and this is, you know, this is open knowledge at this point, but after the show, if like, usually people want to go like out drinking or something. You know what I mean? Hang on, 2 pairs is kind of goated. And I want to be able to accept the Dora. This is a little bit of a risky tile to throw because a crossroad could be waiting for tiles around the door. They don't have to be going for a flush in the, they don't have to be going for a flush in the character suit. I'm scared that is what they're going for. Do I just fold here? Dude, honestly, what do I have in my hand that's worth fighting for? I literally have Riichi. That's it. End of sentence. Oh my god, that's literally all I have. Let's get the F out of here then. Let's get the F out of here. I don't want to play this. And you know what? You can't make me play this. What would be great here is if left lord dealt into a cross lord or something, or if even right lord, they're not going to roll over and die. They're pawning and cheating with the rest of them. You know, if they, ooh. My Gamora, aka my Ghidorah. Okay. Can't accept that because we don't have Tanya. We don't have hardly anything. This is a little bit risky, not for a crosser, but maybe for left lord somehow. Or maybe right lord's got something. We have no idea what's going on here, but I'm definitely trying to play safe. Yeah, okay, a crosslord 1000% has the half flush. Maybe even some kind of half outside hand shenanigans. Luckily, one of bamboo seems safe for a crosslord. Again, left lord might be cooking something up. We genuinely have no idea. They could be waiting on like a dragon tile, right? Maybe white. No, they can't be waiting on a dragon tile. So maybe this is just like a regular schmegular Tanya kind of a thing. But usually, like, after you do a good show, like, everyone's hyped, everyone's having a good time. We might have to do 2 games in this video because Right Lord just dealt into the most obvious Mangan I've ever seen. Maybe they're just, like, over it. Maybe they're tilted and they're over it. That's fair, I suppose. But if you're gonna let everybody win a giant hand from you... What? If you're gonna let everybody win a giant hand from you, can I also win a giant hand from you? If you're buying, I'll take an appetizer sampler. And you know, go to a bar and like drink and stuff. Dude, I've never once thought the night is still young. You know what I mean? I'm like, this night is old. I need to get this night into bed. And this night is not only a descriptor of, you know, the evening that we're experiencing, but me. I need to get me to bed. I have a very, very hard time socializing, especially when it's like for a professional setting. I just can't do it. The great thing about this is that like streaming's cool or whatever. But I get to go to sleep early, even if I have a really, really good stream, right? Like, oh, Yusong's doing a Hololive-esque 3D concert. I mean, this doesn't really make any sense. I'm not a VTuber. I'm a fleshy, real human. Yeah, didn't like how that came out, but you know, even if I do something sick nasty, even if I play Among Us with AOC and Bernie, like I get to go to sleep literally whenever I want after that. 4 pairs for a verse, no album out, and my money's so tall that my Barbie's gotta climb it. Dude. I mean, the 1-3 shape isn't even that good. 2 2s are already gone. I'm gonna kind of straddle both sides of the aisle here and maybe get into a 7 pairs hand, but maybe still play this hand normally if the fates allow. What's awkward is that we can never go Tanya with this hand. And we're the dealer. Uh-oh. This is a real raggy kind of a situation because, again, we are the dealer. I mean, that's good because now we can accept red 5. Am I really going for it? Okay, here we go. 7 pairs of Marty, but this could still be, if you close your eyes, it could still kind of vaguely be a normal hand. Like 4 of bamboo kind of goes hard. Okay, just kidding. I'm a freaking liar. So 5s, I mean, they're good or whatever. I want to be able to accept red 5 in the bamboo suit. I don't want to get tunnel vision though. 7 pairs, 2 Dora. I don't even know if I want to call Riichi. If I can wait on 1 of circles, maybe I call Riichi. If I have to wait on something like 2 of circles or 5 of bamboo, I definitely do not call Riichi. Right? I just want someone to Dave Matthews Band crash into me. I want someone to play extremely recklessly into that good night. And as a result, I'll get to slurp up all your points. Had a good lunch today. Had some pad thai. You know, I was treating myself because I was like, Yusong, you know what? You worked real hard to get that Tenhou video out. And you deserve a little treat. So I got myself a nice little pad thai, and I'm telling you, it's like, okay, that's so unlikely. Just spit in my mouth if you want to disrespect me. Drawing a white dragon and then giving me another white dragon is one of the most disrespectful things that could ever happen to another human being. Right, Lord, with the Riichi, I should fold. I should fold. But what am I gonna do here? Oh, just you wait. Hamilton voice. Just you wait. That's a live. What happened? No one folds anymore? Charlie Puth, we don't fold anymore like we used to do? I mean, this is great news for us, right? Suddenly, it's a lot easier to get second place. A crossword getting slurped. I literally am being an NPC this entire time. I have not, my point total has literally remained unchanged since I loaded into this game. You can't even emote, that's a live tile. Maybe it's, oh, and then the sass emote. Oh, the swag, folks. It's getting theatrical in here, like a WWE show match. That's a live tile. Maybe you had 3 of them that you were breaking up, or maybe, I mean, pushing with an honor tile is fine. I don't know why I'm being such a judgment, Jason. Pushing with an honor tile, I can kind of understand. Very, very, like Super Mario Maker, unlikely to actually get you into trouble, but it can oft get you into trouble, you know? 9 of circles, I probably shouldn't be hanging on to. It's a very redundant tile at a time like this, so it's probably, yeah, the next on the chopping block. This hand is very Riichi Pinfu coded, I would say. It's very Riichi Pinfu pilled if we can get lucky a little bit. A lot of Thomas middleweights, right? And so those are going to be very difficult to complete. But if we can get some lucky tiles here or there, I'm going to be a happy camper if we can just start completing some of these shapes. Crosslord, you got the magic in you. You're hitting up that white dragon. I can't do anything about that. This is a weirdo situation. I mean, we could also draw into 4 of characters still, and it would be really, really good. 2 of characters also kind of goes hard here, right? It's just a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 shape, and then 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku, a weird possibility. Okay, this is a spicy round now because Right Lord has the double winds, right? They have South Pi Southwest. They have the Sea Wind Previ Wind. It's not gonna happen. Crosslord has the fastest Tempai in the West, but I mean, this hand was nothing to write home about either. Jeez Louise. All right, coach, I'm ready. Give me a good hand. Give me some good tiles. Let me see the orange pixels of the Riichi button. And this is a good hand. This is that good hand. I'm going to pawn the Vivian Westwinds almost immediately because I would like to taste victory. That's, oh, okay. I'm glad we didn't cheat there. I mean, this is all just like hindsight bias, but you know, we drew the Dora. Had we cheated there, we wouldn't have been able to draw the Dora. That's also kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tell me I'm not supposed to go for a half flush here, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to go for a half flush here. We have this awesome red 5. You know, half flush is 2 hun, but red 5 is 1 hun, and it's a lot easier to make happen in this hand. What do we want to see? 6 of bamboo would absolutely go hard. Another green dragoon would rock my socks off. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it would simply rock my socks off. A pair in this hand would be good. Now I would probably cheat into a like a 6, 7, 8 or something along those lines. Again, a dangerous situation, right? The world's most dangerous game. Pushing while your opponent has Sea Wind Prevalent Wind, South by Southwest, Sea Wind Previ Wind, and all the other things that we say on this channel. But I treated myself because I got a little like I added duck to the pad thai. It's just simply one of the one of the greatest things I've ever eaten in my entire life. It's Yusong's treat yourself extravaganza meal. And so I'm definitely a happy camper as I sit here before you, people of the jury. This is a weird one. So what I really want to have happen is just draw into another Green Dragoon. Okay, never mind. I mean, now I would still accept another Green Dragoon. That's the weird and fricked up thing. But if you're going to give me Tenpai here with like 6 of bamboo, I'll cut it immediately and not even think twice. Another 4. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. Do we ever pawn anything? Like 5 or 7? Doesn't really get us into Tenpai, so I'm inclined to say no on that one. Right Lord not going to roll over and die, but it doesn't seem like they have a flush. This just seems like a... Spit in my mouth. Just spit in my mouth. Spit on my face. If you're going to disrespect me like that, just honestly spit on my face. Right Lord, I mean, it just seems like a Tanya out Tuesday for Right Lord, right? Doesn't seem like anything else is going on. Oh, please pass. Jeb Bush, please clap. Now a lot of tiles get us into Tenpai, right? A gazillion tiles get us into Tenpai. Can she into a 3 or a 6 or a 4 or a 7? Cheeing there gets us into Tenpai, but it's Zuzzy Ferritin Jail. I'm glad that I saw it. Please don't be waiting for more circle tiles. Don't have the sickest, like, full flush Tanyao hand I've ever seen. Red 5. I mean, this is scary. I feel like Right Lord has got, is very, very close to completing their hand. We're lucky in the sense that, I guess we're lucky in the sense that we're in love with my best friend. Jason Mraz, Colby Calais. We're lucky in the sense that, again, this is just seat wind. This feels like a seat wind only hand. I don't think it's a half flush. So I'm not really scared with what Right Lord is cooking. I feel like we got to push for this, right? Our hand is good. Our weight is good. I mean, our hand's not amazing, but it's seat wind, red 5. Is beef good enough for me? This is a safe tile. We're rocking, folks. If the Mahjongs are rocking, don't come a knocking. Do you ever do that? Like put a sock on the door? If so, what was that like? Oh, you expect me to have an anecdote about this? Excuse me? That requires actual romantic activity to have existed within my life during my college era? AKA my speak now era? Did not happen. Did not happen like that. I remember I had a single room. Like I had a roommate in freshman year, but I had like a single, like a room all to myself in my sophomore year. And I was like, oh my God, the romance factor is gonna go out of this world. I think I remained single that entire year. It was incredible. It was incredible. Despite my best efforts, you know what I mean? Despite this winning personality. No one's picking up what I'm putting down. You know, and that's okay. That's okay. But one bad thing about that room is that there would be instead of like, you know, having instead, like, you would wake up in the winter and there would just be giant beetles inside that have crawled in through the window because the dorm was built in like the early 1900s or something stupid like that. I just remember like not even getting dressed for the day, just like screaming alone in my room, exterminating beetles. Don't ron me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, maybe I throw the 3 instead, but the 2 kind of scared me a little bit. At least the prophecy remained true, and that Right Lord did not have a half flush, but instead just kind of had a nothing hand. We're very, very lucky that that was the case. We're very, very lucky that that was the case. Yo, if we want to all discard Vivian Westwinds and have a redraw at this one, okay, Right Lord, you've ruined my entire day. Prepare to pay. I would have loved a redraw because this hand, so nothing to write home about. Father, do not break out the quill and ink, for this is, well, I guess I am home right now, because I'm talking to you, my father, but I shan't be writing to you. This is nothing. I would rather do medieval improv than try to win with this kind of a hand, unless we start drawing the nuts right here, like 3 of circles or 7 of characters. Both of those would be sick. Okay, 1 of circles, not remotely good. I should have thrown this instead of the 1 of characters. We could have accepted, you know, 2 of characters, 3 of characters. Ay. Maybe in my wildest dreams, this hand evolves into a Riichi Pinfu, but this is like, do you really want to train up a Magikarp, or do you just want to go wait until you have a Super Rod and then fish up a Gyarados? You know what I mean? If you Look in the comment section right now. I guarantee you there's 15 identical comments all saying, Yusong, when you broke down your Mahjong gameplay in terms of Magikarp / Gyarados, suddenly I saw the light. Thank you for explaining things in a fun, affable, handsome way. In no way was this comment solicited by your remarks. XOXO, we are the world. Look in the comment section. That's how this community gets down, okay? This is, okay, you're gonna make me call a Riichi up in here. You see? Greasy wheel, or squeaky wheel gets the grease. The greasy wheel gets the cloth, I guess. But if we draw, this is Sanshoku. Oh, I should be calling Riichi here no matter what, because we have guaranteed Sanshoku here. What am I waiting for? I guess a 5 of circles. Then we'd still have guaranteed Sanshoku. Okay, I guess I call Riichi here, because this is Riichi, Dora, Sanshoku. That's 4 Han. Holy smokes. This hand is good. This crew is good. All right. I'll see you in hell. I mean, I hope this hand works out. This hand is just nasty. It's just simply nasty. It's like the one song, Simply Having a Nasty Christmas Time. I don't like being chased here. I'll tell you that much. That's, I guess, one downside of calling a pretty weak sauce Riichi early on. But anything could happen if we get the 3 of circles from anyone here at this table. I mean, Right Lord can't play safe. We're hoping that they chase with a hand that's even somehow worse than ours. Not very likely, but hey, you never know. Maybe they're on a 7 pairs hand with a single tile weight for a tile that's already been discarded. Dude, that would have been sick as well. Like Riichi, guaranteed Sanshoku, guaranteed pure double sequence. Okay, that's nasty. If I had that, I wouldn't even call Riichi. I would wait for other people to play aggressively and discard a 5 of circles. What would have happened had I played aggressively and then Right Lord called Riichi? I mean, I think you got to go for it. This hand is actually so valuable. How valuable is it? That you have to go for it, I think. This hand's just good. It's incredibly good wood. Call me Daniel Giesling. I don't like staying out at night. I don't like partying. I don't like going from one bar to another bar. Okay, here we go. This is disgusting. Show me an Oradora as well. One Oradora would make the cows come home, and you know what? Moo! The cows are home. No longer do you have to worry about where we're gonna get our milk from the next day. The cows are absolutely home. Maybe they were going Suji Gaming. Oh my god, I set the inadvertent Suji trap with the 6 of circles. You absolutely, things you love to see, .org.net. This is not a bad hand to start off with either, right? The murmurings of Tanya, the murmurings of Riichi Pinfu, the melancholy of Haruki, wait, I don't know. What's that anime called? The melancholy of, oh, now people are gonna realize I'm not a real fan, even though I haven't watched that show. But I am, like, generally a fan of anime. The melancholy of, I know her initials are H and then M, but I don't know, like, I don't know the syllables within the name. And that's on me. That's absolutely on me. Yusong, are you reading anything? I'm reading Jujutsu Kaisen. No spoilers, no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil you either. My qualm with Jujutsu Kaisen is that the world is so awesome, but I feel like the pacing was kind of like I just disagree with the pacing, you know? Call me a salsa, the way I'm saying, look at that pace, Daniel Giesling style. Oh God, just too much Daniel Giesling references today. Not saying that I don't love referencing Daniel Giesling. We got to focus on the 6 inches in front of us. But, you know, I want my own brand. But now I'm talking about anime, which is very much so non-Daniel Giesling coded. Right Lord has a very scary hand. Sea-Wind, Prevalent Wind. Sea-Wind, Previ Wind, Red Dragoon with a flush in the stupid suit. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm very, very scared at what Right Lord is cooking. I don't even know if I have the right to be pushing for this hand. If I draw into a 1 or a 4, though, it's Riichi Pinfu Red 5. That's kind of nasty with it. If I draw into Door, that's disgusting. That's gross. I have to do this. I'm Terry Gross. This is fresh air. See you in HE double hockey sticks. And it's a safe tile for Right Lord. I mean, I don't know if I should be doing this. And I don't know if I should be doing this. Don't necessarily know if it's correct. But sorry, someone just typed in the offline chat. I guess I gotta minimize offline chat on my Twitch, less I guess distracted. Holy smokes! Not saying that it's bad to do offline chat, but I would say that if you want, there's usually a very loving and thriving community in the Discord as well. If you just wanted to say hi, right, Lord, not playing defense at all. What are you, the Boston Celtics? Don't know anything about the Celtics. Here we go. I just like going to bed very, very early. I don't live a very rock star lifestyle. You know what I mean? I don't even drink alcohol. Oh, I was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. I think at a certain point they needed to like slow down, and instead they just put on their foot on the gas and then never stop. So it was just like, but I think a good story has like an arc and then a valley and then an arc and a valley. And I'm not saying that your manga or whatever should go on forever. I think a good story knows when to end. I think it takes bravery to be like, I'm finishing the story. Although at the same time, if you've got like Shonen Jump breathing down your back and they're like, we're literally printing money because of your IP and you're also printing money, you can never let it end. I can respect that. But as someone who's written a few things in my day, I think ending a story takes skill. I think ending a story is actually a very important thing in this world. So that's my take on Jujutsu Kaisen. Incredibly cool world. It genuinely such like a cool universe. Character designs are so cool. I just wish they slowed down a little bit, you know? And I wish that they didn't explain everything. I like a world that doesn't explain everything, that leaves me wondering. I don't know. I don't need to know how your in-world chakra or magic works, okay? I'm more invested in the character's like emotional arc. And I think that, I don't want to just call my shot or whatever, but I think most people would agree with me. I'm not doing, many people are saying this, Chibli, Ripley, Olivia, I'm not doing that. But I think the people that I've talked to who've also watched Jujutsu Kaisen feel very similar to me. We have our own parties. It's called Jujutsu Kaisen watch parties, and we all go home very, very early. Omega Chunk? This is a perfect Deshanten. It's been years. It's literally been ages since we've had a perfect Deshanten. Right, Lord calling the Riichi. I have 0 defense. Dora is the Red Dragoon. I mean, I don't need to call Riichi here. Let's just see if this passes. It absolutely does. I am in Tenpai for Tanyao. Like, I am in Tenpai for a lot of good stuff. Do I have anything to fold with? 6 of circles. But I really don't want to fold here. Should I just call Riichi? What can I not discard? I can't discard the Dora. But at the same time, like, who cares? Right Lord's waiting on the Dora? That would have to be like a 1 in a gazillion chance. But that is the one piece. That is the one tile that I cannot throw. I mean, I'm running this table right now. Are there tiles that I could throw? Ah, frick. I mean, this is obscene levels of aggression that you should not be seeing on this very channel. But our hand, pull up the damn oracle. Push if the 2 of the following conditions are met. Ready hand and a good weight. Those are absolutely what we've got going on right now. Stacy's mom meta, okay? And Stacy's mom meta has literally never betrayed us ever in our entire freaking lives. So let's get it. White Dragoon. This is not the Dora. Dora is the Red Dragoon. Red Dragoon is the one tile, the one piece that we cannot throw. Right, Lord? Single tile? No, double-sided waiting for 5-8. I love that. Wow, this is a really strong hand. Had you gotten the 8, it would have been a Hanemon. You would have shot right past Mongun because you would have gotten Sumo pure double sequence as well. Holy smokes. Or maybe that's just a Mongun. Pardon me. I might have gotten a little too lost in the sauce there. Why do I like going to sleep early? I don't know. I just like not being screwed the next day. But then I still sometimes like get clickbaited on YouTube into watching like, criminal interrogation videos. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I'm genuinely a scaredy cat. I don't know. The criminal interrogation just kind of reminded me of this. I can't really watch scary movies because it was ruined for me. As a child, I watched I Am Legend in a scary environment with, I mean, it was just like a friend's sleepover or something. It was not a scary environment. I'm trying to sound cooler than I actually am, but I mean, just take one look at me. You know, that's obviously not true. But that kind of ruined it for me. And I was just too scared at that point. I was like, I do not enjoy this. Real life is already horrifying enough. There's a lot of pressure on me to succeed. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, like I don't love what's going on here. I want to keep 8, 9 because it allows me to accept the Dora. But I think in terms of Kyle acceptancy, I gots to start throwing it away. But I can't accept the Dora? I have no idea what to do here. I guess I just Kyle acceptancy, right? Kyle acceptancy, and then we can maybe even Damaten pin through this noise. Right Lord going for a very obvious half flush in the circle suit. So have to be a little bit careful of circle suit Kyles that we might want to discard. Now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm very lucky there, right? Or not lucky, but you know, this is why in Riichi Book 1, Dyna Chiba is saying to keep 2 pairs in your hand if you're keeping a closed hand. That way one of them can become a triplet or a straight or something, and then the other one can become your pair. So a lot of good stuff going for us. Right Lord might be able to pawn up their seat wind. No longer the Previ wind, merely the seat wind at a time like this. Unless the dreamer is the real you. It's another Jason Mraz reference. You have to understand, when I grew up, Jason Mraz's I'm Yours was literally everywhere. You could not escape. And at the risk of overusing a comparison, it was literally 1984. And it's a dystopian society in which everyone's listening to Jason Mraz, but the album with I'm Yours has some bangers on it. I believe the song that I'm quoting is Make It Mine, the opener for that album. How do I remember that? I have no idea. You have to understand, when I was buying music from iTunes to bring it full circle, that's like all I would listen to, because I'm like, I spent 99 cents or $1.29 on this. I gotta get my money's worth. Sometimes you get a discount if you buy the whole album, you know? So, could also explain my listening history. I mean, I went through like a relaxing music phase. I was listening to like singer-songwriters with big hats in high school. Jason Mraz, singer-songwriter with a big hat and a guitar. Jack Johnson, Banana Pancakes, singer-songwriter with a guitar and a big hat. These are very relaxed, kind of mellow, you know, artists. Despite all of that, I have anxiety now. I just can't do scary moves. I'm such a scaredy cat that I know there's like good podcasts out there where like one of I don't know what this podcast is called, so please forgive me, but I think if you Google what I'm about to say, you can definitely find it. Podcast where one host describes a scary movie to a co-host and they talk about it because one of them is a scaredy cat. I don't even want to listen to that. Okay, a crosslord sniping me with a Tanya Tudora. Okay, this is gonna hurt. That's absolutely gonna hurt. Should have maybe been a little bit more careful. What is my hand? I mean, I'm 1 away from Tenpai. This is all last. My Gamora, my lead. Okay. This is bad news bears, folks. It's not exactly where we want to be. But if no one gets above 30,000 points, which is possible in a situation like this, we go into the Forbidden West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. And let's not forget, okay? We best not forget that we're still pogging. We're still in first place, not by a huge margin, not by any means, but by a little margin. And that's all you kind of need. That's amazing. That's amazeballs. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now, right? Can draw into a 7 or a 2 or an 8 or a 1. All of those tiles in the respective suits would get us there. What do I want? Okay, nut draw I think is a 7 of bamboo. I throw this in a heartbeat. Double-sided, or excuse me, double pair of weight on 8 of characters and one of frickin' Morty. I'm gonna wait 1 turn. Ghibli, Ripley, Olivia Munn. I'm gonna wait 1 turn just to I mean, this hand is valuable too. Just to see if we can't improve our weight. With something like, I mean, double pair weight for either of these tiles in a 1 of characters, I would take. 5 of bamboo is the nut draw. Oh my god. Dude, this hand improves so easily. If we draw into a 2 of characters, or a 3 of characters, or a 4 of characters, or a 5 of characters, or a 6 of characters, or a 7 or an 8 or a 9, or a 1 or a 5 here, like, all, literally, I can't do that. That's too zuzzy. That's too zuzzy for me. There's only 1 tile left. It could even be in the dead wall, okay? Call me a medieval fantasy story about mice, the way it could be in the red wall. It could be in the dead wall. This, I know we're waiting a little too long. Ferritin! I can't do Ferritin gaming. I apologize. But literally, if we draw anything in the character suit, it goes wild right now. And we have not missed out on a Ron yet. Knock on wood. Knock on synthetic wood from IKEA. But like genuinely, please, I beg of you. Do not make me eat my words. Do not make me eat my shorts. I would love to improve this hand by literally drawing anything here. Preferably something that doesn't get me into Zazie for Earth in jail. Oh my god. You make a fool of me, Riichi Mahjong. You make a fool of me. I need someone to back me up in the comments right now. Because there's some people that I think are going to be seething at the fact that I did not just slam the like and subscribe for the 7 of bamboo. But I think it was okay to wait. And I think it's okay to wait here. Again, this hand just goes wild if the things go correctly. No one pawn this, please. I beg of you. Don't run me. 2 left. Frick it. At least we have a Suji trap. Don't ron me. Please don't ron me. It's a pawn and not a ron. Okay. 8 of characters. Let's go. 3 of bamboo is safe for them and it's safe for me. This is a pretty devious play. I'm not going to lie to you. Call me Tim Roth the way I'm lying to you right now. Yeesh. Would have loved to wait on the Clint Eastwood. Would have loved to wait on the Clint Eastwood. But this is like a beef good enough wait. I think it does mental damage to other people. Oh my god, single tile wait on the Red Dragoon would have gotten me there. Ah! Tanya Dora, no! But it's not like we missed a chance to Ron anywhere in there. That's just unlucky. And second place is second place. And we talked a lot about Jason Mraz today, and we all learned something because of that. I feel I'll take it. It's incremental gains, right? It's incremental gains. The one hand that I'm like, we maybe could have folded is when Right Lord called Riichi, and we had just a Tenpai hand. That one was weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one was absolutely weird. So it was this. I have been in Tenpai for the last 5 years. I could have folded with the 6 of circles, but then after that, I could have folded with the 2 of characters. Oh man, I could have folded with a lot here. And now looking at it, I'm like, maybe I'm supposed to. Look at my point lead. It's so freaking good. But my hand, you know, but the Oracle is literally telling me to go forth. You know what I mean? Something manifest destiny without all the displacement and the bad stuff that happened. Oh. Okay. I'm huge chilling. I dealt into this one. And I shouldn't have. We're 9 tiles in and my hand is garbage. Okay, new rule. If you're 9 tiles in and your hand is garbage, consider folding. Like if you literally have no value. Literally no value. It's not going to be Riichi doesn't count. If it's not going to be Pinfu, it's not C1, it's not prevalent 1, you don't even have a red 5. Like surely at this point, you just send it. And by send it, I mean you go home. Okay, so that's something that we can learn from. This is South 3. I dealt into a big hand here. I thought this was okay, but left foot has a discarded bamboo. But a crossword won this one? Yeah. A crossword winning this one with 2 Dora. Single tile wait on the bamboo 5. I like it. You don't want to give idiots like me a chance to reevaluate their hand strength, right? I call it Riichi here. Set an inadvertent Suji trap. I have not been playing good Mahjong. Like, I can't even blame you for cutting 3 here. Now you're in Tenpai, and it's really good. This is by all means, I would do the exact same thing here. I would do the exact same thing. You don't have to discard Dora. You can win on the Dora. It's a dealer Mangon, etc., etc. And I just got really lucky there. I got Super Mario Maker lucky there. This is a huge hand. What happened here? What is going on? Crossword with the Riichi. Oh my god. Ipatsu, Green Dragon. That's disgusting. That's what I wanted to do with my last hand. It just didn't end up happening. They call Riichi, you draw Green Dragon. Holy smokes. Do you have anything else that's safe? Eastwind is better because you see 2 of them, right? I'm 6'2", I go to Harvard and there's 2 of me. But I guess, you know, this is beef safe enough. And if you're 1 tile away from Tenpai, you're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I don't know if I would have opened up this hand for the 6 of circles, but I also like don't hate it. You know what I mean? Like this is fine. You can Sam Bankman-Fried on the fact that the Eastwind is going to come out. I don't love that and I don't hate it either. It just gets you into, that type of strategy gets you into awkward situations like this. East 1, aka East Fun, also really zuzzy. Left Lord going for a flush in the circle suit. They don't have it yet. Oh my god. Now they haven't changed up their hand. Oh my god. And this was a disgusting Dama-10 Mangon to start the game off. Holy smokes, folks. All right, still a very fun game. I think definitely that last hand I could have changed up, but just imagine at any moment. Oh, frick. If we drew into 2 of characters, If we wait on 258, then we're in Zuzzy Ferriton jail. So maybe it wasn't even that good. But then again, like closed wait on the Bamboo 7. I guess it gets us out of that game. Let me know what you would have done differently. And a reminder to hopefully be kind and respectful while you're doing it. I will take you a lot more seriously if that is the case. If your comment starts with imagine me not reading it, okay? That's rude. See that? Use some sass for you. If you're gonna hit sass here. All right, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hey, if you like this song or you like this genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.